not 100% sure how I feel about this. This is the first time I've ever driven a car out on the ice. Not only on the ice, but
Oh, here we go.
am I on the water right now?
Oh, you're on the water.
Let's see what buddy says about to go in the store.
How goes it?
We're here.
Welcome. So we just got all our clothes on, but we don't really need it today. It's like 40 degrees, it's sunny, it's just an absolutely beautiful day to be out ice fishing, driving on the ice too. Like there's a city out here.
There's a little road.
There's a literal ice roads.
This is a Yeti way.
This is the Yeti way.
Yeah.
So the guys from Northwoods Angling, which you guys will meet throughout this video and then maybe the next one, I'm not sure how many days we're going to do this type of fishing, but they invited Mr. John B out here. John said, hey Chris, you should tag along. So here I am, so thank you John for the invite. We're about to get out here and chase after some lake sturgeon through the ice up here in northern Wisconsin. So this is all completely new to me. It's all completely new to John. I mean, he's driving his damn Highlander on the ice. Look at all the cars. Here's a better view. There's a better view of the cars. They're all going after crappie, but we don't really know what to expect. It could be a 5-6 hour mission if they bite well. It could be a mission that goes until 6 in the morning if they don't bite well. All I know is that we're out here, we're about to get set up. Apparently we're driving to a spot right now that's like really close to a warm water discharge. Yeah, we have like 18 inches of ice right now that we're apparently driving on, but this warm water discharge goes to like 18 to 4 inches and then, is that the ice cracking? No, 18 to 4 inches and then just open water with this discharge. So don't know how far this drive is out to the little sturgey hole, but I don't know, I'm pumped. I'm so pumped to not catch 7 to 9 inch bluegill. This day will be awesome.
They were so big this year. Yeah, 16, lots of 15s and 16s.
Musky snacks.
Right?
So you guys can barely tell, but that's about 2 feet under the ice. Where we're standing right now is probably 50 yards from a warm water discharge. That is open water right there. People are driving trucks just like not even 100 yards from it. Dude, this is such a unique like, ice fishing.
Flying.
This is an incredibly unique like ice fishing environment right now. I don't know what else to call it. This is just crazy. So we're inching closer and closer to the open water. We have what was 2 feet, maybe 50 yards that way. It's now 4 inches. Oh, yeah, that's still like 5 or 6 right here.
Like white bass.
Yeah, they're big.
It got a little thinner than that right here.
It's thinner right there. So basically, we're not walking any farther.
All right, so sturgeon through the ice, bite like a sunfish. We set it up. It's usually the first eye, but second eye is to a bobber here. Because if you have your bobber in your hole, you're not going to see it. Especially us millennials, younger guys. We're on our phone. We're going to see this swing into the hole, and it's just that easy. Okay, so it's a real light bite. We drop the bobber off. That's why we modify the bobbers. We cut them. Grab the rod, get your slack line, and then go to town.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
you're not like waiting for anything else. Like that bobber moved.
You go.
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. And most of the times we'll be able to mark them. The whole bottom just goes,
Okay.
and you'll know you're getting a bite. During the day here, we're going to be just outside, and we're probably not going to pay too much attention to our Vexilars, but at night we'll be sitting there looking at it, and you'll know, and you'll be like, oh, there's a sturgeon there, watch your stuff. He was fishing open water with
Just the reel itself, like the fact that that's an ice fishing reel.
I've gone to spinning reels now. And then look at that one. That one is an actual.
Yeah,
I know.
It's
That's
crazy.
normally what we use.
And this is just like 20-pound line too. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. This is 50?
I use this in the summer too.
And 20 pounds, even on a 70, 80 pound fish is plenty.
Wow.
They just take those long digging runs.
So we just look silly when we're boat flipping 2-pound bass and 65-pound braid.
Well, we don't fish bass, but if bass got to be this big, we'd fish them.
Gotcha.
You're all?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Popped right out of him, didn't you, a little bit?
So we're up at the new spot. That was like the first 5 minutes. We have 4 rods out, but again, the second you know there's a sturgeon going is when this bobber starts moving. Bobber moves and you just set the hook as hard as you can, as you saw John just whiff hard. So the day bite, as we predicted, a little bit slow. We did have a couple bites, but did not connect with any sturgeons as we hoped. The day bite, we kind of expected it to be, if we got a fish, it was going to be a bonus fish. We knew that these guys, they know what they're doing. The night bite was really the deal. It was really the ticket. That's when you get the most fish, the biggest fish, right? I don't sound dumb?
No.
Bingo. So that's when the true action is gonna happen. We're gonna get out the water. We're gonna get something to eat. That way, if we have to be out there like 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 o'clock, we have enough food. So we're gonna get food and then set back up out here. Hopefully, sturgeons want to play at night. So high hopes still?
Oh yeah.
I have sky high hopes. It's gonna make it that much sweeter once we actually hook one. Because we have no idea what we're in for. I've never caught anything bigger than like a couple pounds through the ice.
Well, I'm throwing the stamp of guarantee down.
Yeah,
He's throwing the stamp guarantee.
Can I add something in here tonight? It's gonna be a phenomenal fishing experience. So.
Phenomenal. What's that? Just anything when you're using a rod like that.
This is it.
Yeah.
It's color coordinated and it's beautiful.
It is color coordinated.
So-
Is blue and black your colors?
Is this your bag?
No,
Oh yeah.
It just had. I got a blue rod and I found a blue reel and blue Power Pro, so I
It
did
just
it.
worked. I didn't even see the line is blue too.
Look at that.
Oh, it's pretty. It's real pretty. It's the only thing I use it for, is this short rod, and I use it in the boat and in the ice.
Well, we got to put her to work tonight.
It needs a fish, because otherwise it's just a blue rod and reel.
A new guy joined us named Blake. You guys will meet him in a couple minutes here. But we just got set up again after eating, and just the hospitality is just unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Like, we're getting full systems, like light. This is John's pop-up, but all the seats, like the heater, propane tanks, they got their own system over there. All the holes drilled. Like, so much stuff just happened in 5 minutes. It made my head spin. And of course, they took like us out on their quads. It's just unbelievable. They got 2 giant 10-inch holes that can fit the huge sturgeon heads. Like, I was really excited earlier, but now it's like, now that it's nighttime, now that I know it's a good bite, like I can feel like it's happening. It's like, it's so close.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
We're dialed, I feel like. Thanks so much for helping us out.
Yeah, so this is Blake right here. Blake is a guy that's really pioneered a lot of this sturgeon ice fishing. Like, these slip bobbers is all your setup, right? Just because
Yep.
you got sick of watching the regular bobbers.
Yeah, and with how light they bite,
Yeah.
you really need something super sensitive. So
There's one on there.
sometimes thinking a little unconventionally
Yeah, just doing something
outside
out of
the
the box.
box,
Oh,
it
yeah.
can help you.
Said you're marking them.
Yeah,
So it's
there's one.
cool with this pan optics. We're marking the sturgeon, like that little vapor right there. They're showing up like 4 or 5 feet wide on this thing. Well, the waiting game begins.
Yes, it does. Gentlemen, we're going to go tend our bobbers.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Good
so
luck.
much. Right there.
Sturgeons. 2 sturgeon on the graph. One right there, one right there. This sturgeon is almost showing up as 5 feet long. Bobbers, have they gone? No, they have not. This is all we're doing. We're just waiting and staring at the graph. Once we see a fish, we get really excited. Look at the bobbers. Haven't had a bobber trip yet, but it's only a matter of time. First fish!
First fish.
You can see it down there in the
Yeah,
graph.
he's not that big. It's a little one. Hold this. It's coming up. That caught me off guard. It's like crazily.
I know, we weren't marking that one, but
No, we
there he
weren't
is on the
marking that
pan
one.
optics.
Out of nowhere. How big are these mud pops? Could it be a mud pop?
Yeah, it's not a mud puppy.
It's not a mud puppy.
Quickest backslide coordinate.
No, it's a little sturgeon. Look at him.
It might be tagged, actually.
Tiny.
No, just pull him up.
Pull him up.
Yep, he'll just...
Tail him.
Nice! Look.
Oh,
Right in the tail.
Look.
oh, fouled.
He probably spit. I mean, I'm sure he bit it. He probably just spit it out.
Okay.
That does happen.
First sturgeon.
First sturgeon fouled. Right in the tail. So you might have a tag?
He didn't. It was
No,
a- it was a-
Yeah, he's
got
got
a-
a tag.
he's got a tag
your
now.
spoon in his bin.
Why did you do that, little guy? You're supposed to with this right under here.
Well, a lot of your missed bites that you're going to get, these are long fish, so they just swim by and then big fins bump into your line.
Wow, you should feel these fish. They're like unlike anything else. Look at them.
Well, I'm
undulate
sure I'll
like
get
that.
one.
Sharp.
Very sharp. Yeah. Look at
You
this.
can cut paper with it.
Yep.
No joke.
Yep. Pretty fish. Get him back.
Get him back.
Well, first sturgeon, just not hooked to the mouth. It's good to know what they look like, though. Very pretty.
He could have been hooked in the mouth and
You
then
think?
it popped out.
Maybe.
They spin.
That's
They
true.
spin.
Yeah, that's true.
These things are so
Wow.
cool looking.
And that's a great sign for coming up, though, John. That means
What?
they're going to start feeding.
Oh yeah, no, they're down there, right? Back down just like that. Nose first.
Yep. You just let him tell you when he's ready.
Okay, he's definitely telling me he's not.
Look at those cute barbels, aren't they?
I know.
nice
He's
looking?
clean.
There you
Very
go.
clean looking fish.
You ready yet, Buster?
Yeah, he's just kind of like, what the hell's going on? Here he kind of goes, maybe.
Yep.
There he goes. Nice.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Thank you, boys.
Start off the night.
There was nothing on the graph. Your pan
No.
showed
I
nothing.
mean, we were like blipping stuff on the
He
bottom.
could have been just
but-
like
Good
pancake.
news, guys. Burgers are almost done.
That is good news.
Well, guys, John's caught 1 sturgeon on the night. Here's my only catch.
Oh my god.
It's a mud puppy. So these are salamanders that like have feet and all that stuff, and they're. Let's get him to stop
Mostly all
spinning.
salamanders have feet, Chris.
Well, I'm just saying, he's a salamander with feet and stuff. I've never seen a salamander in my life, much less a mud puppy.
Big.
They look like aliens.
This is huge.
Ugh. Like, look at its gills. I thought it was bleeding, but that's just like its gill.
Yeah, those are its gills.
This is a big one.
That's
They
pretty
brought
huge.
over like a smaller one to kind of mess with me a little bit. Like, how do I take it off the hook?
Oh, good luck though.
So we're gonna let our mud puppy friend go here.
I'll
Not
hold him up.
the 5 to 7 foot sturgeon we were after, but still a trophy catch nonetheless. This is my personal best mud puppy. Definitely going on the wall, getting a graphite mount. We do not want to kill these fish. He's gonna slither down back into the hole. Back down 35 feet he goes.
I love how you
What do you
have
love
released.
about that right
Oh, there he goes. Look at there he goes on the panoptics. That's funny.
Slither on down, bud.
Oh shoot.
We'll check back in once we have the target species.
True.
It's very dark. We have reports of a fish on.
It's on the pink rod.
Pink rod.
Yeah. It's been a little bit of a tough night, but we finally hooked up with a decent one. It's not a monster. We saw it come up to the hole. It was a little bit wrapped up, and then it got unwrapped and it took off.
Really?
It peeled off probably like 50, 60 yards away. See, it's got some shoulders to it, but we definitely saw it. It came right up to the hole. They're fun. Even these mid-sized fish fight really, really hard. Let's tighten up on her and get her up.
What time is it? 12:52.
12:52. And we've had to work for this one.
Yeah.
We really have.
It's been a lot.
We really have. But it should be uphill from here. Once you get into them like this, you usually get more fish. I can't believe this thing's working me like it is. So fun though. Nothing fights like a lake sturgeon through the ice. It's really.
That's
I hope to find out.
All right. Hopefully comes up head first or tail first. Doesn't really matter.
Oh my
It's a
word.
decent fish.
Yeah. It got a little bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Sweet. Got him, Jacob?
Nope.
I think it's bigger than we thought.
It's bigger than John's for sure. Oh wow.
Corner.
Got him.
He's
Bear hugging him.
There you go.
nice.
There you go.
Perfect. What we came here for.
Perfect little lake sturgeon. Look at him.
So fun.
How's it going, bud?
Even those
I
mid-sized
hope to
fish
catch one
work
of
you.
Yeah, I hope to get one of you. Your older grandma.
Right?
Super cool though.
So how long would you say this fish is about? Mid
It's probably mid to high 40s.
to high 40s.
It's not quite 50, but definitely quality fish. These fish this year have been really fat, which is really nice. They're definitely healthy. They're feeding plenty. A lot of dead shad, and they have great food source here, so they get nice and big.
Send her back down to her home.
Yep, we'll definitely get this released. Show you how easy these fish go back. And why we have such a good fishery is because they are tough fish, but we're nice and gentle on them. See her start kicking.
Oh yeah, she's ready to go. Adios.
That was really cool.
Good fish, man.
Chris, you're next.
I hope so. All right.
Time to turn on.
Time to turn on, sturgeon. Well, guys, it is 1:30 now, and we're gonna wrap her up. Don't know where I'm gonna end this video or how I'm gonna end it, but all I know is no more sturgeon fishing tonight. Well, as John just pointed out, you know the day didn't exactly go as planned when I'm wrapping it up in the hotel room the next morning. It's now like 10:30. We woke up around 10, got in like a little bit after 3, so it was a long day out on the ice, especially when we didn't really accomplish our goal. It wasn't a total fail. We didn't skunk. We caught some fish, but I mean, that's just fishing. I don't know how else to describe it other than some days they bite and some days they do not. Hey, what's up, John?
They don't call it catching, they call it fishing.
No, they don't. They don't call it catching. That's why it's called fishing, guys. Silly goose. It's not called catching. It's called fishing. Again, we want to give a huge, massive shout out to the guys from Northwoods Angling. They're like so incredibly dialed on these sturgeon. It wasn't their fault at all. John and I don't exactly know what we're going to do today because...
We know exactly what we're going to do.
Well, we don't know the latter half. We're going to go open water fishing right now, something that I'm super stoked to do. This species of fish, the smallmouth bass, is 10 times easier to target than lake sturgeon through the ice. There's a slim chance we go out again tonight for sturgeon, so stay tuned on that. But there's a massive snowstorm coming in tonight, starting around 3 a.m. So if we stay the night, then we're basically parked another 24 hours because it's going to, like, snow at least 12 inches, like 40-mile-per-hour gusts. It's going to be bad.
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely an interesting plot line from start to finish. It didn't exactly go as planned, but you know what? As John pointed out, it's not catching.
It's fishing.
It's fishing.